Introducing first, from the 37th Chamber of Detroit, Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone.
Way to kick off OVW TV, Jackson Stone Suplex Shogun. Looking incredible under these beautiful lights with DC production, looking ready to suplex anyone in his way, Shannon.
That's right. What a way to kick off OVW another week here at the historic Davis Arena with the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone.
And here's the opponent from Thunder Island. He is the OVW Kentucky State Champion, Luscious Lawrence.
The king of the House of Luscious, the Wildcat, the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion, Shannon. I asked him earlier, how you prepare for Jackson Stone Suplex Shogun? He said, Brian, I don't know a lot about flexing, but I know quite a bit about flexing.
Oh, please. Well, I can tell you this. Luscious Lawrence better hold on tight to that Kentucky State Championship because I believe he's going to lose that coming up at Thanksgiving Thunder to Tony Bizzo and lose the managerial services of Hollywood Haley J. It's all on the line coming up Tuesday night at Thanksgiving Thunder.
Folks, Shannon, you're not wrong. November 23rd here live at Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. One of the biggest nights of the year is Thanksgiving Thunder. Titles on the line. There's so much more on the line. The managerial services of Hollywood Haley J. and Luscious Lawrence versus Tony Bizzo. It's going to be an incredible night, so make sure you join us live if you can. But folks, if you can't, don't worry. Thanksgiving Day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on WBNA here live in Louisville or in Fight TV around the world. You can see all the action from Thanksgiving Thunder. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up here. Who's these?
These two just lock it up here like a couple of bulls.
Test of strength there. Neither guy could get the advantage, so now we're just trying to see which one. No, hold on. Side headlock here. Luscious Lawrence trying to outpower Shogun, but rarely can Lawrence not do that with somebody, but Shogun's one of those people. Now, Shannon, we were talking about Thanksgiving Thunder. It's just a stop on the road. We got an entire interstate of action here at OVW. You got December 16th, Christmas Chaos here live at Davis Arena. And then next year, January 15th, it's the return of the Nightmare Rumble. One of the biggest shows of the year, if not the biggest. You're not going to miss all the surprises of that. So, folks, the only way you can stay updated, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you're following OVW Wrestling.
Look at Luscious Lawrence right now just going to work on the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone.
And again, Shannon, you got to think Luscious Lawrence won. Mentally, got his head elsewhere. I mean, he's got a match Thanksgiving Thunder less than a week from now. Got Haley, the managerial service of Hollywood Haley J. put on the line by Tony Bizzo.
Luscious Lawrence has always got his head somewhere else.
And the Kentucky Heavyweight title also on the line. I mean, that's a big match, Shannon. Both men have so many stakes. I mean, there's no love lost between them, but with these stakes on the line as well, just makes that match even bigger.
Oh, no. No.
Speaking of making it bigger, hold on. Hold on, what do we got here? Waistlock again. See Suplex Shogun trying to get the suplex going, but
I'm just glad that Jackson Stone got his head out of Luscious Lawrence's rear.
Oh, atomic drop there. See, again.
Right on the rear of Jackson Stone.
Lawrence having a little trouble getting Jackson Stone up. I mean, these guys are used to outpowering anybody they face, but having issues with each other. I mean, Shogun hasn't even hit a suplex yet.
Well, Luscious Lawrence has used that behind of his as a weapon the entire match.
Ooh.
Do it again.
Both of these guys, every time they hit those turnbuckles, they're moving the ring, Shannon. There's just so much mass in the ring. I mean, you got the king of juice.
Speaking of which, get out of the way, Jackson Stone. His brother's going to be worse than yours now, Kinnison.
Oh, come on. That's a medical thing. I'm working on that. Shogun taking offense here. Oh, dropping the hammer down that spine. I think he just made the Shogun mad. There we go, belly-to-belly suplex.
That's right. Suplex Shogun living up to his name with that one right there.
Now, Shannon, you know Suplex Shogun knows he's in there with the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. A win over Luscious Lawrence could be huge for Jackson Stone, trying to find his foothold here in OVW. He's an incredible competitor, but OVW is chock full of those. You got to stand out, and Jackson Stone trying to do that by beating the OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Champion.
Jackson Stone's looking very impressive right now, I can tell you that. Look at the Kentucky State champion maybe wish that he was already in that match coming up Tuesday, because Jackson Stone is presenting quite the challenge for Luscious Lawrence.
Lawrence trying to get back into this with Jackson Stone just too powerful. Might have the king of juice where he wants him.
I think we're about to see maybe another suplex. Nope, Luscious Lawrence is able to fight out of it.
Lawrence able to power out of it again. Shannon, this is power versus power. Immovable object versus immovable object. Back suplex. I mean, you know Shogun likes to toss his guys from one side of the ring to the other, but Luscious Lawrence is not allowing that sort of offense, and that's a smart move by Mr. Juicy.
I think Mr. Juicy's about to get squashed right here. Oh, no.
Oh! Shogun trying to squeeze the juice out of it, make a little wine. Luscious Lawrence able to get it out of the way at the last second. Power, there we go. So a power slam there. Now, Shannon, Lawrence told me earlier, it's the running power slam versus the suplex. One's sexier, but which one's deadlier?
It's a famous
You know, I think Bizzo is somewhere in the building watching this right now, Shannon. I mean, Bizzo has an opportunity to win the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship next week. You know, he's scouting. Ooh, double axe handle, top rope, Lawrence flying. But you know Bizzo's somewhere watching. With the stakes next week, with Haley on the line, the title on the line.
Yeah, with all that on the line, I can tell you this is not going to happen to Tony Bizzo. Luscious Lawrence is not going to be able to do this to Bizzo.
And Shannon, time will tell. Less than a week, and we're going to find out. I mean, honestly, what's going to happen with Haley J? You have to imagine.
Luscious Lawrence going?
To the outside.
Double axe handle off the top rope and out onto the floor.
Getting that little extra leverage, another 4 feet to fall down onto Jackson Stone with all his weight. Luscious Lawrence in control of this matchup now. And Shannon, you also think Hollywood Haley J somewhere watching this matchup, and probably none too happy to be treated like property.
Hollywood Haley J is just hoping that Tony Bizzo can win so that she can have a real man by her side.
If you like him so much, why don't you be by his side? Hold on. Jackson Stone T-bone suplex in the middle of the ring.
Because I already made her Mr. PEC-Tacular. That's exactly,
2 count there. Jackson Stone thought he had a winner of the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. No, looking to put it away, dropping the straps, looking to drop Lawrence. Shogun trying to get it in, but Lawrence trying to outpower him. Using that butt-based offense, Lawrence able to get out of it. Hold on.
Could this be it? The one-night stand.
One-night stand power slam. Is that it? Can the Shogun get up?
Here's your winner, Luscious Lawrence.
What a win from Mr. Juicy, the Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Thanksgiving Thunder this coming Tuesday, but so much more action in store for you. Our main event, Cash Flo and Dimes, going 2-on-2 with the OVW Tag Team Champions, Dark Kloudz.
And, you know, talking about big matches coming up, think about Thanksgiving Thunder happening this Tuesday. It's going to be a whole lot of matches going on there. A lot of championships on the line. Dark Kloudz are. What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm getting word. I apologize. I wasn't ignoring you like I wanted to. I'm getting word. There's actually something happening in the back right now. We've got a little bit of a kerfuffle going on in the back, folks. Let's go ahead and see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Luscious Lawrence. Luscious, Thanksgiving Thunder is just around the corner.
OMG, Linda, you are looking so lovely in that leopard print.
Whoa, no. Hey, you need to be making plans with Tony Bizzo to put that damn Kentucky Heavyweight Championship on my
what is your
mind.
problem? You already lost, bro. Why you interrupting my life?
No. The problem is you, Juice Box. Everybody is slurping on that damn straw except for me. Listen, I'm gonna give you a bet. I'm a betting man. Everyone bets on Bizzo.
Nice
I'm a winning man.
Why don't we just go?
Hey, I'm gonna put Haley on the line versus
Haley? This Haley?
Hey,
Not
shush!
this Haley.
Shush! I will put Haley on the line. If you put the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship on the line at Thanksgiving Thunder.
You can't put her on
You
the line.
can't bet me. I'm not proper.
Juice Box.
You know what, Tony? You know what, Bozo? You got to bet. I'll see you later, Haley.
No. No, let's go.
Looks like another title match has been added to Thanksgiving Thunder.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
See the superstars of OVW Wrestling live when they come to your town.
Oh my God!
Omar Amir, Jessie Godderz.
Because I'm better than all of you, and I'll show you!
The legacy of brutality. Oh. OVW Super Heavyweight Dimes, Dustin Jackson.
A man of the people!
Cal Hero.
That's gotta be it!
The Tate Twins, and many more. Log on to ovwrestling.com to find out when we're coming to your town. Don't miss the superstars of OVW live.
Gentlemen, Brian Kinnison here with the Rush Division Champion before his big match here at Thanksgiving Thunder this coming Tuesday, Gustavo.
Brian, ¿cómo estás? Siempre un gusto verte. But hold on. There's something missing in your suit. Perfecto. Ahora sí.
I'm getting a little bit klimt here. I'm sorry. I'm a little starstruck. But speaking of that, we do have your opponent on the other end here. Your opponent for Thanksgiving Thunder, my good buddy Dan Stevie J, is there with Star Rider as well.
And that's right, Dancing Stevie J here with the former, soon-to-be again, and longest reigning ever Rush Division Champion, Star Rider.
Star of the show right here.
That's right.
This is what I talk about. Star of the show, ego. It's like, this is what I keep talking about this guy.
Okay.
Simply, like, he's always talking about himself. And this is why we lost the tag team match. Because he's always thinking about himself. It's always, he talks about me, ego, but, like, he calls himself the star of the show. I mean, amigo, if there's nothing better than ego right there,
you're done talking like that? So you think it was my fault that we lost in the Nightmare Cup, right? It was my fault.
So what I meant, it was your fault.
That's not how I saw it, amigo. You couldn't get on the same page as me. You couldn't just follow my lead. It's always about you. Ever since you won that Rush Division Championship, your ego has gotten like this. Your head's gotten like this.
Hermano, pero mira, escúchate tú mismo, man. I don't know where has this come from. I mean, you have come with this attitude, this persona of like, you just everything away. Hermano, do you not everything you've done? Now you want to come and you talk about ego like I'm the big bad guy here. Like, screw that. No, hermano. Like, you're not going to come over here. You think you're going to beat me in this 30-minute Ironman match?
I know I'm going to beat you. I'm the star of the show for a reason. And I'm going to beat you not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times. I'm going to beat you over and over and over again.
Oh, wow. It's a surprise that you can even count,
I am the star of the show and take back my Rush Division Championship.
Yours? Well, right now, clearly it's not because it's around my waist right now. So technically, yes, you're going to have to beat me. But hermano,
out of 365 days does not make you a champion. You got lucky when you won that Rush Division Championship.
And I won it fair and square. There was nothing. There was nobody at. Hey, when I beat you to it, it was clean. And you know I was the better man that day. So, hey, admit it and accept it. Just like I accept this match, accept that I am the better man, the better Rush Division champion.
Now look, guys, okay, hold on. I mean, Steve and I have to actually do some form of a job here. Now, Gustavo, you said you beat him clean. There was no disputing that, but some people would dispute that. I mean, Star Rider right there at the ropes as well. I mean, you guys are friends. Obviously, a competitive tension is built between you guys. I mean, is this all business now? Is this
right now? Well, Brian, like you said, we were friends, but right now there's a threat, and that threat is Star Rider. See, this championship is just not only a championship that's come around my waist. This right here, it feeds my family. It feeds my familia. It puts a roof over my head, over their head, food on the table, money on the table. So this guy comes over here, despite the friendship, whatever we had, it's already out the window. Right now, I got to protect this title. That means I got to protect my family, no matter who or what. No one is going to stop me.
That's right. I am the threat, Gustavo. I'm the biggest threat to you into that championship. There's a reason I'm the longest reigning Rush Division champion in the history of OVW. And on Tuesday, you're going to find out why I am the star of the show when I take back my Rush Division Championship. You want to talk about feeding your family, huh? Well, guess what? I'm starving. I've been starving for months, and I'm tired of it, and I'm taking it back.
Now, guys, okay, we're a few days away from Thanksgiving Thunder. You're both getting an opportunity to prove you're just as good as you say you are, but is that what this is? Again, you guys are brothers. You rode the roads together. There's a brotherhood that cannot be defined in wrestling, especially on the miles and miles you put on your bodies to go where you're wanting to go. Is it all about proving who's better now? I mean, weeks and weeks of this, is that all it's about?
Yes, I'm going to cut you right off there, Brian. Yes, it's all about proving who's better. And it's
now,
me. I'm the better one.
It's a competition. And like I said, in the end of the day, I have to feed my family. I can't let no one take this away from me.
I have to win too, Gustavo. Again, this isn't always just about you. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Yes, I admit, Star Rider did push me to another level. Another level where I had to work even harder to become the champion that I am now. So, Star, like I said, you're going to have to beat me, destroy me to get this championship. But, hermano, just like last time, not just once, not just twice, 3 times I've already beat you, and it's going to be numero 4.
All right, so I think we need to. It's getting a little out of hand here between you two. Gustavo, again, he seems to have a bit of an ego. I'm not gonna lie. He's getting a little egotistical. Thinks that his family might be a little more important than your family. That's kind of what I'm hearing out of this.
That's exactly what he's saying, right? Like, and Gustavo knows my family. I know his family, but again, it's all about him. He doesn't see the bigger picture. It used to be about us. It used to be about the 2 of us, Gustavo. Who was it that was there for you? Who took you to the hospital, huh? When you could barely walk on your knee. It was me who was there for you when times were tough for you and your family. Because you were the one that I would call when my mom got sick and she was in the hospital. You were the one that I called. You were my brother.
And wasn't I not there for you? And I had your back. When your mama was in the hospital, I called you and I made sure everything was okay. But you were the one that way.
I didn't away. This was all your fault. I didn't way. This is all because of you and your ego. I did nothing wrong, Gustavo. You and your ego caused all of this.
Okay, all right, guys, look, okay, this is clearly getting incredibly heated. We don't need to put any more gas on this fire. You guys have enough in the engines clearly to go to Thanksgiving Thunder and then some. So let's just, one more thing before this big match coming up on Tuesday. Gustavo, if you have one thing you can say to your friend. Let's not assume this is over. I mean, professional tensions get the best of you. Let's not assume this is over. If you can say one thing to your opponent, your friend, for this coming Tuesday, it's right there.
Hermano, no. Star Rider, este martes, ya no va a haber más juegos, no more dancing, no more games, no more any of that. The friendship that we had, out the window. Now, it's all about this, because that's what it's always been. It's always been about this Rush Division Championship, to see who is the better Rush Division. It's either you or me. So like I said, this Tuesday, it's not going to take me 30 minutes, because when I get in there, it's going to be just like that. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And just like Steven's flower in his suit, you're going to be dead to me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gustavo clear, the Rush Division champion, prepared for this Tuesday. Star Rider?
Gustavo, one thing I'm gonna say to you, leave your dancing shoes at home. Leave your roses at home. The games are done. Like you said, our friendship, it's out the window. So Tuesday, I'm gonna beat you in 30 minutes. It's not gonna take me 30 minutes, amigo. And I'm taking back my Rush Division Championship because I am the star of the show.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance, If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
Hold on, what do we got here? What's going on here with four of the shining stars of the OVW women's division making their way out here? I mean, we just heard some harsh words from star writer Gustavo in regards to Thanksgiving Thunder. Danny Moe's got a mic. She might have something to say too, Shannon.
Usually they're all at each other's throats. Now they're out here. It looks like banding together.
All right. Let's cut that music. All right, so I got something to talk about here tonight. We are fed up. Colby, Judy, Shauna, myself, the entire women's locker room is fed up with Freya. We work our butts off every week coming in here, and she just thinks she can walk in when our backs are turned, take us down. When we're at our lowest, she takes us down. We don't stand for that. I even turned down the women's title belt because I didn't want it handed to me. I earned my stuff. I work for it. I don't care if I have to keep starting from the bottom to work my way back up. But Freya, I'm calling you out. You want a battle? You want a battle? We're ready to fight. Let's battle right now. Come on.
Danny Moe calling out the Queen of the North, wanting to shatter her kingdom. It looks like Freya the Slayer more than happy to answer.
Well, I think that Danny Moe feeling real brave out here when she's got 4-on-1. Danny Moe's got strength in numbers.
Jen, we've seen Freya take down 4 women at the same time. This might just be a walk in the park for the Queen of the North. She might say off with all of their heads, but you got to give it to Danny Moe and Shauna Reed and Judy Hendricks and Colby Max. The Killjoy Colby Max was standing up to her.
Well, Danny Moe said that they're fed up with Freya. I think they're about to get fed to Freya.
Look at the size advantage that Freya has. Look, I mean, and you know the power advantage Freya has. And what? Are you kidding me? The Queen of the North doesn't want to fight when it's not on her terms. Are you kidding me? What a freaking bully. She wants to come out here during matches, after matches, and attack people. But
what do you mean on her terms? Can you imagine? Can you blame her for backing down from a 4-on-1 fight? Would you want to fight 4 people?
Look, Shane, I understand you relating to it.
That's smart, Kinnison. That's smart.
Shane, I understand you relating to a coward, but come on, Freya the Slayer. When there's 4-on-1, which there's actually someone standing up and ready to face her, wants no part of it. Come on.
No, I'm a champion related to a future champion in Freya the Slayer.
Oh, come on, ridiculous. Freya the Slayer showing her true colors, running back to the north after she actually has some folks standing up to her.
Yeah, 4 people, 4-on-1.
Jen, that's how you deal with a bully. You stand up to a bully. And
hey.
Come the hell on!
So what were you saying about Freya being afraid, being intimidated by these 4 ladies?
Oh, yeah, because really brave people attack you from behind. Come on!
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who've helped people that have been injured or wronged. Did you serve in the military from 2003 to 2015? And are you suffering from hearing loss or tinnitus? Then pay close attention to this message. Due to a faulty design, the earplugs worn by soldiers like you serving their country could not maintain a tight seal, exposing the soldiers using them to dangerously loud sounds. Does that sound familiar to you? 3M, the manufacturer of these earplugs, has agreed to pay $9.1 million to soldiers who've used them from 2003 to 2015 and are having hearing problems. And remember, by filing this claim, you will not impact your VA benefits. Call the legal helpline right now. You could receive a free cash award and have your medical expenses covered. And there's no upfront cost to you. They only get paid if you win.
And now the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
It's over.
Brandon Slaya's just in here cleaning house.
Shades of Scott Hall, but a lot scarier. Hold on. Danny Moe able to get out of it. Oh, are you kidding me? Danny Moe, what the hell? Danny Moe.
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen to Freya.
I don't think I have either.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Mr. PEC-Tacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. PEC-Tacular, Jessie Godderz.
Look at Jesse. Not only does he have the National Heavyweight Championship, he's got his floral shirt on. He's got his flippers. He's got his snorkel.
Looks like he wanted to go scuba, but he looks like a loser.
He just got back from vacation. You know, this guy's a world traveler. He's been shooting movies and making appearances all over the world.
Was he going on vacation or making movies? You can't just say both, Shannon. You can't just say things.
I made it. Listen, I've been celebrating ever since the Guinness Book of World Records, the fastest OVW match of all time ever. It's the greatest thing of all time. I'm just letting you know, there's no way anybody's ever gonna actually beat that time. But I'm gonna give them the opportunity, apparently. As you can tell, I'm ready to party, but in a different sense. I'm going to the beach. So if we can wrap this up, that'd be great. I got my deal here. Got the fanny pack. Got the red shorts. Got the wine dad shirt on. I'm set to go. So without further ado, let's get Jake Lawless out here. Jake, this is gonna be your competition. You're welcome.
Jessie Godderz, clearly a fan of all the beaches in Kentucky. I mean, come on.
I just told you he was on vacation. He's about to
Ladies
go back
and
on
gentlemen,
vacation.
Flawless Jake Omen.
Jesse oozing with confidence. You see that after his quick win last week and laid out that challenge to Jake Omen. You can beat my time, you'll get a chance to beat me for the National Heavyweight Championship.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thanksgiving Thunder. But I gotta tell you, I don't think it was bragging rights. I think Jesse was jealous because he heard someone else being called an international star.
Jesse is not jealous of anybody. I mean, look at Jesse. He's the National Heavyweight Champion, the greatest National Heavyweight Champion in OVW history.
Oh, he was
He's not
so
jealous of anybody.
He was
Jesse
so
won his match in 55 seconds last
You're
week.
welcome. Don't worry.
I don't know, Jesse. He was pretty
As I was
green. He could have been
saying,
Oscar the Grouch last week.
It's Jake Omen's night as well. He has to obviously compete against you and fight. You have nothing to worry about because I'm a superior athlete. I'm a network champion. I'm the face of the place. I'm the network superstar. Apparently this guy thinks he's some internet. He's been to Spain, Barcelona, all these gimmick places of Canada, Mexico, Plaza Mexico, some mall up the street. I don't know. But I mean, whenever you're ready, ding dong, come on down. You're the next contestant on. There's no way in heck you're gonna beat this guy.
Oh, come on.
Jesse
Jake
just
from
called
State Farm.
Jake Omen a ding dong.
And here's the opponent
Here he
from
goes.
Indianapolis,
He is a ding
Indiana. The end of the world, Jake Omen.
You can call him a ding-dong all you want, but Jake Omen may be making Jessie Godderz eat his words if he can beat Jake Lawless in under 54 seconds.
Jesse's going to be eating seafood when he goes back to his vacation down in Florida. Did you see that?
Jake Omen just shoulder blocked Jessie Godderz there, showing some disrespect. Man, showing disrespect.
That's a big mistake. Where's Jake Omen going?
Where the hell is Jake Omen going?
I think Jake Omen's going over to the concession stand. Maybe you're going to buy a Jessie Godderz shirt.
Come on, buy Jessie Godderz a clue. He looks ridiculous. He's like something that got rolled on the floor of a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
Look, Jake Omen, I think he just got some popcorn. That'll set you back a couple of bucks.
Oh, that's going to give you cramps in the ring.
He's got a hot dog. He's got a soda.
Maybe this is some Switzerland version of like prepping for your match or carbo loading. I don't really understand what Jake Omen's doing
How
here.
dare Jake Omen buy Mr. PEC-Tacular a box of popcorn and then eat out of it before he can even give it to Mr. PEC-Tacular.
Well, you know, they say popcorn goes straight to the pec, so maybe he's just looking out for the champ. Oh, and another sign of disrespect.
Who does Jake Omen think he is? Where's Jake Omen going?
Where does he think he's going? And what is going on? He's just got a snack and he's leaving. Maybe he's not even taking Godderz up on his challenge.
Exactly. Jake Omen is a coward. He knows that he can't beat Mr. PEC-Tacular's 55-second world record.
Maybe
he's not even trying to.
Maybe he just doesn't want to play Jessie Godderz's game, doesn't want PEC-Tacular to call the shots.
He must be some sort of coward. Start the match. What are you doing? Start the match. Do your job, referee.
Ring the bell.
He
This
just
one will be
laughed.
over in 10 seconds.
He just laughed. What part don't you get? Start the match. Obviously, this guy's too scared. Scared of Jake Lawless. Ah, Jake. Ring the bell. You gotta beat it. Hey, it's a fight. Why don't you go get him? Hurry up and get him. Hurry up, let's start this match. Let's go get him. Come on, Jake Lawless. This is your opportunity.
Lawless being sent to the back now by Godderz to go get Jake Omen.
Wait.
What is going on here?
Has the bell already rung?
Hey, the bell ring.
We're at
The bell ring. The ref has started the count. Jessie Godderz, though. Hold on. Hold on.
What? Wait,
Jake Omen
what?
just came in from the side door. Brains over brawn, indeed. Jake Omen just outflexed the pecs. What is... Hold on. He's in the...
Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. This
Your
is not
winner by count out, Jake
Omen outsmarted Jessie Godderz.
What was the time on that? I think that was at least a minute. That was at least 56 seconds, wasn't it, Kinnison? I don't think he
The
beat...
time on this match, 46 seconds.
Jake Omen's a coward. He won on a technicality.
Jake Omen just outsmarted Jessie Godderz and earned himself a National Heavyweight Championship match at Thanksgiving Thunder. Godderz is irate, can't even make it to his feet.
46 seconds! Excuse me, timekeeper. What was that time again? 46? Okay.
I don't think that's official, is it? 46
That's a little
seconds.
shorter than 55, isn't it? Hold on one sec. Hey, Jessie. You think after I eventually beat you for the National Heavyweight Championship, they'll let me rename it the International Heavyweight Championship?
Jake Omen rubbing salt in the wound.
Just a question for you to ponder. I'll see you in the ring next week, champ.
Jake Omen, a man of few words, but a man of a single victory that punched his ticket to Thanksgiving Thunder. And not only that, Shannon, your client, Jessie Godderz, defends the National Heavyweight Championship against Jake Omen, who just outsmarted.
Yeah, Jake Omen thinks he's real cute out here. We're going to see how cute he feels when he gets his brains bashed in at Thanksgiving Thunder coming up Tuesday night by the National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. PEC-Tacular, Jessie Godderz.
Thanksgiving Thunder is shaping up a National Heavyweight Championship match added to the night.
Jesse just threw a hot dog. Get him, champ. Go get him, Jesse.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
See the superstars of OVW Wrestling live when they come to your town.
Oh my God!
Omar Amir, Jessie Godderz.
Because I'm better than all of you, and I'll show you!
The legacy of brutality. OVW Super Heavyweight Dimes, Dustin Jackson.
A man of the people!
Cal Hero.
That's gotta be it!
The Tate Twins, and many more. Log on to OVWrestling.com to find out when we're coming to your town. Don't miss the superstars of OVW live.
And Haley J laying down the law, and I think the law was just laid down in that last segment there. Jake Omen punched his ticket to Thanksgiving Thunder on November 23rd here live at Davis Arena. National Heavyweight Championship match against Mr. PEC-Tacular,
Jake
Jessie
Omen
Godderz.
is a coward. You know that. I know that. Everybody around here knows that. And that is a technicality that Jake Omen won by.
Look, as an actually challenged man, yeah, I bet you were even more offended that he did it by outsmarting your client, Jessie Godderz.
That was a fast-running clock. Who had the official time on that? I'm pretty sure that was 56 seconds.
Thanksgiving Thunder's shaping up, folks. National Heavyweight Championship match. We got a Heavyweight Championship with Ryan Howe and Reverend Ronnie Roberts. Tag team titles on the line. Rush title on the line. It's going to be an incredible night at Thanksgiving Thunder, but we still got a main event tonight before we get there, and it's a heck of a match. So, Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Well, Brian, how about I give you a main event tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Easton villain, Josh Ashcraft. It's the team of Cash Flo and Big Money Dimes.
Couple of super heavyweights here, Kennison.
Oh, come on. Maybe if you combine Ashcraft and Dimes, you can have a couple of heavyweights.
Super heavyweights.
Cash Flo, though, a man, a force to be reckoned with here in OVW, a former OVW heavyweight champion. And this odd partnership with Dimes that started during the Nightmare Cup, but it's been effective as of late. They've been an incredible unit, Shannon.
Look at Dimes here. He's about to take some of that Dimes protein powder. He's going to grow another inch right here, right in front of us.
You say grow another itch? I have heard that's a side effect of the powders. It makes you very itchy and dries out your skin. Is that what you said?
Here we go. Shut up, kiddos, and watch this. Look at those muscles. And watch Big Dimes.
I can't watch muscles.
Look how impressive that is. Wow, right over the top rope.
Come on. Why are you taking them seriously? His partner even doesn't even do that.
And their opponents from Atlanta, Georgia. The team of Hustler to Get Bundles. Elusive Eric Darkstorm. Your OVW Tag Team Champions, Dark Cloud.
Well, here's a couple of guys you better take serious.
And OVW Tag Team Champions demand you take them seriously with good reason. Dark Cloud still undefeated here in OVW after making their debut in the beautiful lights of DC Productions. Very impressive have Dark Cloud, have Eric Darkstorm and to Get Bundles been all the way to the Tag Team Championship. We've been to them this coming Tuesday at Thanksgiving Thunder against Fanny Pack Party.
But you failed to mention for a third time, Dark Clouds are defending those titles against the Fanny Pack Party. Fanny Pack Party don't even deserve it.
Shannon, I think there's a lot of people out there that would disagree. Probably anybody that saw those matches where they saw Fanny Pack Party pick up the win. But all the same, Dark Clouds accepted Fanny Pack Party's challenge as long as Fanny Pack Party would also put the Nightmare Cup on the line. So Thanksgiving Thunder on November 23rd, going to be a huge tag team match between Fanny Pack Party and Dark Clouds.
Again, over the top rope. Man, he could do that 100 times. It's never less impressive.
Oh, come on, Shannon. Go Cash Flo, big man of the team, trying to start out here against the Get Bundles. And Shannon, I gotta tell you, Dark Clouds, both men, impressive specimens, great professional wrestlers, explosive power and speed.
Yeah.
These guys have experience, but you're in there with Cash Flo, one of the meanest mugs you've ever seen in OVW.
Well, that's true. Cash Flo is, he is the owner, operator, manager, you name it, of the Chop Shop.
God.
And I can tell you, Dark Clouds better hope the Chop Shop is not open for business tonight.
Dark Clouds might be in trouble. I mean, Shen, you got to think, Cash Flo and Dimes, while an odd group on paper, are two former OVW heavyweight champions. They've been at the top of the mountain. They know what it takes to be champions.
You see that headbutt there from Cash Flo?
I did. I think Eric Darkstorm saw it as well. He likes to call himself elusive Eric Darkstorm, but not very elusive right now. Oh, God.
My gosh, that is not the place you want to be with a man the size of Cash Flo barreling in on you.
The agility of Cash Flo, come on, Dimes, flexing for the camera there, but the agility of Cash Flo, good God.
And again, look out.
Ooh, this ring just keeps moving. Cash Flo just powerful from beat to beat. Oh, God. Spinning back elbow there, takes out to Get Bundles, falls over the clubbing clothesline. Cash Flo is in charge of this matchup right now. And I don't mean he's doing well. He's in freaking charge.
Look at Dimes helping out Cash Flo right there.
Yeah, I'm sure that his tiny little twig leg did a lot of power. It had nothing to do with Cash Flo being an absolute monster.
What do you mean? You're talking about a guy who's 6'9" there in Dimes. He's got long legs.
Oh.
They reach halfway across the ring.
He does have long legs.
Look, there goes Dimes over the top rope again.
For his body, Dimes does have long legs. I'll give you that.
Dimes just flexed for the referee.
Dimes might be taking a little bit too much time gloating here. And oh, the Get Bundles made him pay for it. Dimes now taken down to the mat to get Bundles, taking a little umbrage to Dimes. Oh, oh,
my gosh. I mean, how powerful is to get Bundles to be able to throw Dimes? A man the size of Dimes around the way that he's doing. Oh no!
Look at the tag team tandem here of Dark Cloud. They know each other so well, not even having to communicate that moveset, that combination there. That's what's made them OVW Tag Team Champions. And there we go. And as good as they are, Shannon, I mean, you saw there, Darkstorm just goading at Cash Flo to get in the ring, distract the referee, and allowing that double team on Dimes.
And it worked out well. I mean, that's why they are the tag team champions here in OVW.
I think that's the most frustrating thing about them, Shannon, is they're an incredible unit, our Darkstorm and Bundles. They're incredible performers. They don't need to go to these nefarious means.
Of course, it takes both of them just to beat down a man the size of Dimes.
Oh, God, you come right back to it. Oh, Dimes! Kicked so hard, he flipped. Wow.
I've never seen a 7-footer flip like that.
I've heard to get Bundles likes to skateboard, but that's quite the kick flip he just had there on Dimes.
I tell you, to get Bundles, you must have legs the size of tree trunks to be able to take down a man like Dimes.
I mean, to get Bundles is a big, strong man, but come on, again, Cash Flo in, trying to break up.
Go!
Using the distraction there is Dark Cloud. Darkstorm just choked Dimes. And then just a fake tag. Now we just have another legal man, even though the referee didn't see the tag.
Yeah, you can't call what you can't see, Kinnison.
And
you got to do what you got to do when you're in there with a man like the size of Dimes.
I don't know why you are the way you are. I don't know why you do. Oh, hold on. Darkstorm right back to the corner here, working Dimes, isolating the smaller man of the team.
The smaller man? You need to correct yourself. The bigger man.
A European uppercut. Looks like he was shot out of a cannon.
Dimes is not the smaller man to anybody in the ring.
Darkstorm and Bundles working well on their way to Thanksgiving Thunder. They know they got that tag team title match. The Fanny Pack Party lingering with that OVW Nightmare Cup on the line as well. This coming Tuesday at Thanksgiving Thunder. I mean, folks, you can see it live. You're not going to miss Fanny Pack Party versus Dark Clouds. You're not going to miss Reverend Ronnie versus Ryan Howe for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. You're not going to miss Jake Omen versus Jessie Godderz for the National Heavyweight Championship. Go to ovwrestling.com now. Get your tickets so you can be here live November 23rd.
Well, if you thought that Jessie Godderz' 55-second victory last week was impressive, you wait till you see how quickly he beats Jake Omen coming up at Thanksgiving Thunder. Yeah. If you blink, you're going to miss it.
I don't think that's going to happen, Shannon. I mean, you're good at revisionist history. Now you're doing revisionist future.
Oh, I'm sure that Dimes would like to revise that one right there. Oh.
Punishing scoop slams there from to get Bundles. Bundles just so powerful, so strong, Shannon. He can just do so much damage.
You'd have to be to pick up the man the size of Dimes. I told you that, Kinnison.
Walked
right into it. What are you going to learn?
Walked right
what are you going to learn? Look at that. Look at the power of the string.
A third one. The third scoop slam. Just Dimes' spine must be screaming in pain. Ooh. Just a punishing series of scoop slams there. And Dimes, in trouble, has been isolated by Dark Clouds, has been kept away from his opponent. Cash Flo essentially neutralizing this matchup for the last few minutes.
Yeah, you mentioned coming up at Thanksgiving Thunder, Fanny Pack Party, Dark Clouds. Dark Clouds have already held 2 wins over the Fanny Pack Party. Dark Clouds have already taken the Fanny Pack Party's pride. Now they're going to take their Nightmare Cup coming up this Tuesday night.
Jen, we will see about that. Dark Clouds and Fanny Pack Party is going to be an incredible matchup. Be there live if you can, November 23rd. Oh, Dimes got the tag. And folks, don't worry, if you can't be there live November 23rd here in person, on Fight TV around the world and on WBNA here live in Louisville on Thanksgiving Day, 7 to 9 p.m. You can catch Thanksgiving Thunder and all the action. Right now, all the action's happening right in the middle of the ring. Dark Clouds. Cash Flo in. Oh, hold on.
Dimes.
Dimes barely even back to his feet and ties himself in.
And here comes the big man.
Cash Flo sent to the outside, and Dimes, hold on.
Oh, look at Dimes is going for the choke slam.
Oh, come on. Dimes trying to get that choke slam. But Eric Darkstorm easily overpowers the smaller man.
What do you mean easily?
He did it without
that was
issue.
Impressive. Oh, no. I don't know. I think you need to get your glasses adjusted.
Hold on. Here we go. To get Bundles.
Oh, my gosh. I've never seen Dimes manhandled like this before.
I hate you sometimes. Gorilla press slam. Oh, my God. Dimes sent to the outside onto Cash Flo, trying to catch his partner.
That's like a tree falling in the woods.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Want to be the next superstar in wrestling? You need to learn the right way. Do it by attending the Harvard of Pro Wrestling and Sports Entertainment, OVW, and the Al Snow Wrestling Academy. Our past students include movie stars like John Cena and Dave Bautista, top wrestlers like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and The Miz, vice presidents like Cody Rhodes, and Hall of Famers like Mark Henry and Beth Phoenix. Want to be in that kind of company? Visit alsnowacademy.com and apply today.
Folks, welcome back. This action has not stopped. What? Cash Flo dropped across that top rope. Cash is not a man who feels the air against his will very often, Shannon.
Cash Flo, man, nearly flew out of the ring. Dark Kloudz showing you exactly why they are the OVW Tag Team Champions.
Dark Kloudz trying to cut this ring in half and keep Cash Flo in their corner and away from Dimes. Oh, God, another one of those just thunderous European uppercuts, Shannon.
You don't, you don't see many men do the things that Dark Kloudz have done to Cash Flo in this match.
What a sidewalk slam, and Shannon, it looked like Cash landed a little weird on that one. That's gonna hurt you tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. Oh.
Dark Kloudz are clearly sending a message to the fanny pack party.
Shannon, I want to point out Dark Kloudz are just doing a number on a former OVW heavyweight champion, and not just in a former OVW heavyweight champion, one of the most intimidating and powerful and imposing men in OVW history, Cash Flo. Come on. To get Bundles looking to use that tag rope to choke Cash Flo. Luckily, the referee turned around in time.
Oh, I think the chop shop is open tonight. Courtesy of Eric Darkstorm. Oh.
Darkstorm trying to show Chop Shop how to chop. Oh. Bundles in as well, trying to get in the mind of Cash Flo, trying to get in the psyche and the confidence.
Another one. Oh.
Cash Flo in trouble here, just at the behest, at the bay of Dark Kloudz, who are just hammering into Cash. Hold on.
Wait a minute. I think they just woke the big man up. He just woke up a sleeping giant.
He's chopping up here. Cash Flo's going to that special place. He's chopping up. You can't chop the chopper.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Cash Flo, I'll show you how it's done.
The chop shop is officially open for business.
Oh. So I'll show you how it's done. If you don't remember, don't worry. You can study your chest when you get home. It's homework. Cash Flo laying into Dark Kloudz.
Cash Flo even gave to get Bundles a chop for good measure.
Another called Dark Kloudz. That was a thunderous clap. Cash Flo back in control of this matchup. Ooh,
there goes Dimes.
Bundles, though, taking Dimes off the apron. Instant Curry turns the big man inside out. What a main event, Shannon. What a tag match. And Shannon, we're on the road to Thanksgiving Thunder. All roads lead to this Tuesday, November 23rd, here live at Davis Arena. Again, if you can't be here, which I highly suggest you be here.
Look at the Bundles.
You can watch around the world on Fight TV or here in Louisville on WBNA Thanksgiving Day, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
how'd you like to get Bundles there? He was hot dogging a little bit. We already saw Jessie Godderz throw a hot dog. Now we got to get Bundles out here hot dogging on Cash Flo.
I'd love to see Godderz try to throw it to get Bundles. That'd be quite a fight itself. But right now, we're witnessing quite a fight in our main event. Now, Shannon, you got to think, Fanny Pack Party facing Dark Kloudz at Thanksgiving Thunder. Tag team titles on the line. If Cash Flo and Dimes somehow pick up a win over Dark Kloudz, you got to think they're going to try to get inserted into that matchup.
I think the Get Bundles just inserted his foot into Cash Flo's mouth. Oh,
God. What a clothesline. You don't see Cash Flo taking off his feet like that very often. That just shows you the power of the Get Bundles.
It shows you how well this team works together. Dark Kloudz, one of the most impressive tag teams here in OVW.
Wow, what a suplex. Oh my God.
Let me go back and say the most impressive tag team here in OVW. There goes Dimes.
Shannon, Dark Kloudz on a whole different level tonight. They are just taking it to Dimes and Cash Flo. Every time Dimes and Cash get a foot ahead, Dark Kloudz jumps ahead a yard.
Clearly, he didn't throw Dimes over the top rope, though. He was too heavy.
I thought we were having a good conversation. You come in and ruin it with your lies, and it upsets me. Oh, here we go. Cash Flo turn around with that reverse Irish whip, and oh, just as quickly, Darkstorm able to turn it around, living up to that elusive nickname.
I think the big man Dimes is back up over in the corner. That's good news for Cash Flo. If he needs to tag into another super heavyweight, Dimes is waiting for him. Dimes is the anchor of the team, you know, Kinnison.
on, you got Dark Kloudz double teaming Cash Flo, a former heavyweight champion in the corner.
Right.
Cheating. The referee's counting, and all you're caring about is Dimes. You want to say Dimes is tall.
Well, he's the anchor of the team. Here comes Dimes.
He couldn't anchor a schooner.
He's big money.
Oh, again, Dark Kloudz using the distraction of the referee to get one over on Cash Flo.
I think Dark Kloudz were just backing up from Dimes. They didn't want any part of Dimes.
Oh, my God, why are you doing this?
Look at Eric Darkstorm. He's got the big man down.
Dimes is not big.
Of course, the bigger man, Dimes, over here in the corner.
He's not bigger. He's not the anchor. He couldn't anchor a kayak. Oh, here we go. And again, Dark Kloudz using the distraction to their advantage. No tag, just switched out to get bundles for Darkstorm.
Are you sure there wasn't a tag? I think there was a tag there.
There's no, you were right here by it. Unless you're sitting there staring at Dimes and imagine how big he is and you missed it. No, there was no tag.
Well, that happens when you're around a guy the size of Dimes. It's very impressive.
Well, I'm sure you're very Andre the Giant awestruck when you come around Dimes. But Cash Flo is in trouble here. Okay, here we go. Cash Flo getting back to his feet. Trying to power out. Gets to get bundles in the corner. Can Cash get out of this, get to his partner? Ooh.
Cash Flo needs a tag in a big way here.
Cash Flo.
A big way is in big Dimes.
Cash Flo's in trouble here, Shannon. He's an incredible competitor, but going up against two world-class competitors like Darkstorm. All of the weight of Cash Flo, all that momentum from to get bundles turned against him.
And here comes the big man. Business is picking up here now.
Dimes in there again. You know, sure. All right, former heavyweight champion in there against Darkstorm. Oh, come on, Dimes.
We're going to see a choke slam from Dimes.
Come on, kids. You know better than that, Dimes. You can't.
What? I can't believe it. Eric Darkstorm was able to fight out of it. No, Dimes has got it locked back in. Another choke slam.
Dimes had all the opportunity in the world to get some momentum here.
Choke slam again.
Oh, Cash Flo. Cash Flo not taking out bundles. All 4 men in the ring. This is breaking down a little bit. Referee Daniel Spencer's going to have to get this in control. Cash Flo is slammed down to get bundles. Now turn his attention to Darkstorm, trying to save his partner Dimes. Oh, and Cash Flo looking for that choke slam on there. Darkstorm.
Wait.
Hold on.
I think Dimes is saying, I want to give him a choke slam. Yeah, Dimes is going to show Cash Flo how to give a choke slam.
Hold on, they're setting up for that coin drop.
Wow. This is like a 20-foot high choke slam. Look out.
Oh,
no.
Come on, what the hell? To get bundles just low blow Cash Flo. Cash Flo and Dimes were setting up to put this away. Hold on, Fanny Pack Party just made their way out here ringside. But this match is still going.
What are the Fanny Pack Party doing out here? They shouldn't even be here.
Hold on, Schoolboy. Go! Cash Flo and Dimes just beat the champions. Oh my God!